everybody, welcome to the opening day for the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. This is the festival with the most colorful, most unique, and beautiful food dishes of all the Epcot festivals. It's a celebration of all things art. We've got paintings, sculptures, Broadway-style shows, and of course, iconic, colorful cuisine. Today we're going to go around and check out all the things that this year's festival has to offer, so stay tuned. It is going to be an amazing night. All right, let's get started. The very first thing I say every time we come to one of Epcot's festivals is you have to start out by picking up your passport to all the action. This is the booklet you want to get. Every festival has one, and they're always somewhat unique from each other. Each festival has lots of different things to offer. This festival, more than any of the rest of the festivals, has tons of artwork and merchandising booths with specific artists that will be signing anything that you purchase, and there are tons of these booths to choose from. You will also find beautiful designs and artwork even on the ground in this particular festival. There's a walkway between the World Showcase and the rest of Epcot where there will be chalk art all lining the sides of that walkway. One of my favorite things to do is the Expression Paint by Numbers mural that they have. Anybody can step into that. You basically get in line, they give you a paintbrush, they give you a color, and they tell you what numbers to paint in. And by the end of that mural creation, you just paint in by the numbers. You do about 5 squares. And then by the end of the day or the end of the week, they have this amazing, beautiful mural that you were part of creating. I think it's one of the coolest things they do here. Over in the America Pavilion, they have amazing Broadway performances. Again, one of my favorite things here. I'm a huge fan of Broadway. And getting to see some very famous Broadway performers from their actual Disney shows in that showcase is a lot of fun. Figment's scavenger hunt has made a return this year. You go around the World Showcase and you look for all the different Figments. It's a little scavenger hunt, costs about $10 to participate, but then you get a prize at the end for finding them all. There's also a lot of really cool art displays and photo opportunities where you basically put yourself into some very famous and iconic imagery and pictures throughout history. And we also have a return of the wonderful Walk of Cuisine. This is the same thing at every festival where you go around and you choose certain foods to actually purchase and try. You get a stamp for them. Once you get 5 stamps, you get a prize and a treat at the end of that. And then, of course, the last thing that's in this booklet that's the most important for the entire festival is the food. You don't want to pass up this booklet because it has all the food listed from every single pavilion, every single food booth. You can, of course, walk around World Showcase, look at all the little kiosks, and see what they have to offer. But this will help you just dial in, target, mark up, fold the pages, marker it up, and figure out what are your favorite dishes that you don't want to miss. So with that, let's get going and check everything out. All right, I want to start out over here by the Communicore because there's a lot of cool things happening over here. First of all, Communicore is amazing for this festival because they have lots of Broadway stuff. But there's a brand new genie lamp from the Broadway shows that is here for a photo opportunity right outside of Communicore. And just look at this thing. It's humongous. I mean, this thing is absolutely huge. And of course, you know, I have to rub it and see if I'm going to get any wishes. Is the genie coming out? I mean, it is smoking right there. He could be coming out, and I could be getting my 3 wishes. But this is so cool. All right, now let's head into the Communicore Hall because the Broadway stuff is so cool. You got to check this out. If you are a fan of Broadway, like I am, you are going to love this. Now, the first year that they had this was last year. And I was impressed, and I said, wow, this is probably one of the first uses of this Communicore Hall that I've been impressed with because it looks good. They break it off. They break it into different sections so it doesn't just look like a giant hallway, like a cafeteria at a school. It has lots of cool memorabilia and things from Broadway in here. I mean, right out of the gate, we have Belle's dresses from Beauty and the Beast, the musical on Broadway. Now, I've been fortunate enough to see Beauty and the Beast and a lot of the Broadway shows that are in this building on Broadway in New York. And because I'm a big fan, obviously, of Broadway. I see as many as I can, and I love seeing them. Oh, look at this. This is a cool little display, almost like you're basically off stage. in the back of the stage watching the performance. That's a really cool little effect that they did here. I like this. It's bringing me back to when I was in the Beauty and the Beast musical. That was really cool. It's bringing me back to those days. I loved that experience. I've literally stood in this exact spot waiting to go on stage for the musical. And so it's bringing back all these memories for me, and I'm loving it. Look at this, it's so cool. It's literally like I'm backstage. And then you can see all this cool stuff back here, like basically like sound equipment. There's again more like backstage type stuff. I really like what they've done here. They've tried to make this feel like an actual stage. How cool is this rose scene right here? I mean, they've really stepped it up this year. Last year, it was a lot of cool, like, memorabilia and things. This year, it still has that, but it has all this, like, setup. Like, they've created these little, like, showcase areas, like, backstage areas, making you kind of, like, feel more immersed in the experience. This is what this Communicore area, I like. They need to do more of this. It's almost giving me like tribute store vibes from Universal. I'm here for it. Got lots of cool Lion King stuff in here too. Check out, they've got the Lion King puppets here from the Broadway show, all the costumes. Look at this giraffe over here, it's really neat. You can see sort of the scale that they were working with in the show. Now, they did have a lot of these here last year. I'm not sure if there's any new ones, but I do remember all these different costumes from the different shows. They had Hercules over here. They got Newsies, which was one of my favorite shows. I've seen that on Broadway multiple times. Aladdin. They've got Ariel over here for The Little Mermaid. More of the Lion King stuff. They've got Olaf, Elsa, and the gang from Frozen. Really cool. Kristoff and Sven. Look at Sven the puppet. I mean, that just looks awesome. I love this. And then while this isn't quite as impressive, they do have the normal size genie lamp and a cool little like showcase area here for you to get a photo op with. So of course, why not? Hello, genie of the lamp. Let's try this one. The other one didn't work too well. Nah, nothing. I guess I don't have the gift. Here I am over here at the Paint by Numbers mural. I love this thing. It's currently closed right now. You can see there's a thing up. It usually closes around 5 o'clock p.m. So you want to be here early if you want to participate in this. But this is what I was talking about. I love it. By the end of, it usually takes a couple of days. This will be an actual mural. I believe they keep these and they put them somewhere and then they repeat it and they do another one. It does change throughout the festival, so there will be different versions of what you'll be painting. They do give you like a little card that shows you what it's going to look like when everyone is done painting. So it's a really cool experience. It's fun for everybody, even little kids. The numbers go all the way down here to the ground, so no matter if you're small or if you're tall, there's plenty of opportunity for everybody to participate. I'm just now walking by, and one of the things I forgot to mention earlier is they have some really cool photo ops here. They have one here in front of the Epcot ball, Spaceship Earth, whatever you want to call it, where they do a picture, it's all dark, and then they have this sort of light rod that somebody basically moves behind you. It's like a long exposure photo take. And basically, when you get it at the end of the photo op, if you do like the photo pass or whatnot, you basically have this really cool picture of you with like all this rainbow stuff swirling in the background. It's a really cool thing. All right, let's do the creation shop. All the new merch for this festival. I'm excited to check out and see what they got. Well, it looks like this year's color for the Festival of the Arts is once again going to be purple. And of course, Figment is the standing long tradition mascot icon for the Festival of the Arts. So it's always going to be about Figment. This is Figment's moment to shine in this merchandise. Oh, look at this little Figment. Check him out. It's got Festival of the Arts 2026 on his shirt, or actually not his shirt, his little like painter's vest thing. I don't know, whatever you call that. He's cute though, it's cool. Limit 2 per customer. Now they do have a return of the Figment popcorn bucket this year. It is a different version. It's a painter's version this year, but I'm sure it's a zoo trying to get that. If you remember the Figment popcorn bucket from a couple of years ago, that was insane. We're going to go check that out in just a little bit. One of the things that I always look for, the very first thing, is I try to find the new ears for the year, and these look kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. I like it. Check it out. Look at these. It's got Spaceship Earth there in a different color, but look at this. Look at the coloration and really the texture, the materials of these ears is actually pretty nice, pretty solid, almost like a leather version. Now, they are going to be the Loungefly ears, I see, so I'm going to guess probably pretty expensive. And I'm correct. I just looked, $44.99 for ears. I feel like that's a lot of money for ears, but it is Loungefly, so it's automatically. But it does also mean that they are going to be a better quality. The material is nice, and you can tell it. It's like a hefty set of ears, but hopefully not too hefty where it bothers you on your head. Now, it also does say Festival of the Arts 2026 right on the back, and then it's got stars on this, so it looks nice. And it does look like the bow itself is removable. So if you don't want to have the bow on for whatever reason, you can take it off.
I picked up my two favorite things that out of all the new merch for Festival of the Arts, and this bag is so cute. I love the lime green on it. That's my favorite color. Fun fact. I just think it's super cute. It's navy blue, lime green, purples. It has like the little fireworks in the back, and he's just kind of lounging. And the best part is this can be a backpack, or it can be a crossbody purse. So either one. And it even has the little print on the inside. It's super cute. This is $85, typical for Loungefly backpack. But it's different than the normal Loungefly backpacks because it can be a backpack and a purse. My favorite shirt is this. It's a t-shirt. On the front it says Epcot International Festival of the Arts. And then on the back, look, I don't know, I just love the lime green with the navy. I think that's a cool contrast. And it's different than what they normally do with like the navy or the purple and orange. I don't know, I think the color scheme this year is a little bit cuter than normally is for the Figment merch. This is $36.99. I don't think that's too bad for a souvenir, and you can wear it all year round. This is so cute.
Now they do have a Spirit jersey version of the shirt that she just showed. It's a little bit different. Has the same thing. It has the same thing on the front, but on the back it's a little different. It's got this like puffy paint stuff, splashes of color, says Festival of the Arts. Has a little bit different graphic on the back. It's got more stuff happening on the back than the t-shirt. But it is a Spirit jersey, which means it's also going to be a lot more expensive. It's $79.99. They also have a hat for the festival. Check it out. This is sort of like embroidery on the front, the Figment with the Spaceship Earth. It's got the logo and stuff on the back. It talks about the Festival of the Arts. It's a cool hat. And it's $29.99. It's stitched well. It looks like a good hat. So if you're in the market for a decent ball cap, this is a pretty good one. Just a few other things I want to show. They do have the tumblers, of course, if you're interested. It looks like this year the theme, there's a lot of like space. It's like outer space theme. And Spaceship Earth is basically like almost like a planet in the sky. So I'm seeing that across the board. But of course you have the artist palettes and all that stuff. We've got a Christmas ornament here. Got some coffee mugs. It's got Figment here as the handle, kind of like that. It's kind of neat. And then they have some purple versions of the shirt as well. Figment on the front here. And on the back, same graphic that was on that other t-shirt. And then they do have some pass holder specific merchandise. It's the same purple color, a little bit different graphic on it. And they have this sort of like, purse pouch thing as well available. So overall, a lot of cute merch this year. If you're in the market, there's a bunch of stuff. I feel like there's some good stuff this year. Not a ton of merchandise though. It's usually not like a huge collection for Festival of the Arts, again, because it is one of the shorter festivals for the year. We're going to head into the Odyssey building. It's transformed into Figment's Inspiration Station. I have lots of little food dishes and things in here, but it's also always totally redesigned and decorated in here with Figment for Festival of the Arts. And that's where you pick up the popcorn bucket. You can see this is the line for your pickup. In order to order the Figment popcorn bucket, you got to do that online. There's a virtual line for it, and you can order it, and basically then you come back, you wait in this line, and you pick it up. It's a lot better system than it was years ago. And you can see they have tons of the popcorn buckets, and they've done a good job of having tons of them going forward, so there's not that long line. They don't run out. Usually it's not a problem. So if you're interested in getting that popcorn bucket, you do not need to panic. You don't need to rush. You don't need to get here early. Any day of the festival, just get here, go on the app, get your popcorn bucket, come over here, pick it up during your time window. You're good to go. It's not like it was in the past. And I think that's a significant improvement. But of course, now we're in here, you can see it's totally transformed. There's rainbow colors everywhere, lighting effects on the wall, cool little projections on some of the walls, artist palette, Figment. I don't see Figment hanging out up in the balcony like he has been in previous years, but I see where he would normally be sitting. But overall, still, it's a cute little like rainbow area. This year they have the 5D, basically chalk art on the ground. You basically put yourself into that picture take a photo and it looks like you're like falling off of a ledge or something like that. This year it's Zootopia. It will change throughout the festival, though. It'll be something else probably in a couple of days. All right, we just stopped at our very first food booth, and of course it has to be Pop Eats. This is one of the best, I think it actually is the best food booth at the Festival of the Arts. They brought it here a few years ago during the Figment popcorn bucket craze, and it has been crazy ever since. Even though the Figment popcorn bucket isn't here anymore, the line is crazy for this booth because it is the best food in the entire park, and it's literally just grilled cheese and tomato soup. But they do it so well. The tomato soup is fire. The grilled cheese is amazing, and they have a couple different versions of it, usually each year. So we got to stop here and grab it. It's they have a new version that we're going to pick up this year. It's called the Croque Monsieur, and their version of it for the festival this year is Black Forest ham, Gruyère cheese, and a béchamel sauce served with the tomato soup. So we've got to try it. It looks phenomenal already. I cannot wait to try this.
The last 2 years, they've had the fried green tomato grilled cheese, and it was so good, and I'm sad they don't have it this year. But I do love ham and cheese, because they have one like this similar at the Riviera, which I love, so we'll see.
Crunch. So you can get in the soup.
It's hard. Yeah, it is. Look.
That feels good. Like my body feels hot because I don't feel
Really, really good. I love how crispy it is on the outside. Like, I need that with my grilled cheese. There's a good amount of ham in the middle, like not just like 1 or 2 pieces. Obviously, with the tomato soup, it makes it that much better. Is it as good as the fried green tomato grilled cheese?
No.
But I still give it a 9. I would give it like a 8.9, and the other one a 10.
Well, I can say that I heard the crunch when she bit into it, which means it's automatically better than the grilled ham and cheese Croque Monsieur that they have at the Cake Bake Shop, which also costs like $40.
Oh my gosh, it's hot. I'm scared. It wasn't that hot. Yum, it's good though. The tomato soup gonna hit every time, every year.
All right, I'm just going to be honest. I don't know why their tomato soup is so good.
It's because it's really sour. It's not sweet at all.
What is it about their tomato soup that's so... It's just tomato soup, but it's so good, man. It has this like rich, salty tomato flavor. Yeah, it kind of almost tastes like spaghetti sauce. It's like a thick tomato soup. I don't know, whatever. Wherever they're getting it, whoever they're getting it from, never change because it is top tier. So to me, this grilled ham and cheese, this Croque Monsieur with the Gruyère cheese and the tomato soup, better than anything at the entire Cake Bake Shop. All right, our next stop is Gourmet Landscapes, and we're going to be trying out the Wild Mushroom Risotto. It's aged Parmesan, truffle shavings, and a zinfandel reduction, $9.79. Now, I will say, we have tried the Wild Mushroom Risotto in the past at these festivals, and it has been fantastic. I'm hoping that this one shows up just as well. It looks good. Will it taste good? That's the problem with these festivals. For Festival of the Arts, lots of food here. I say this all the time. That looks really cool, looks amazing, looks artistic. Doesn't taste that great. So hopefully this year looks good and tastes good.
This looks and smells so good. It looks a little bit different than last year's risotto, mushroom risotto. Hopefully it's just as good as last time. I don't remember last year it smelling as good as it does today. So I'm just going to go ahead and try it. It looks a little hot, so I'm blowing it. It's so good. The sauce and the little mushroom stuff on top and the truffle and the texture of the risotto all works. It's so, so good. I love this. 10 out of 10. The mushroom sauce is salty. I don't know. It just tastes like a really warm, salty mushroom broth. It's so, so good. I absolutely love this. This will probably end up being my favorite thing at the festival.
All right, we don't normally stop here at the funnel cakes for the festivals, but they always do have a special funnel cake each festival. And this year we decided to grab one because it looks kind of interesting. This year it's the wild berry funnel cake. It's a funnel cake sandwich with vanilla ice cream, powdered sugar, brown sugar brandy-wild berry compote, whipped cream, and a dark chocolate sauce on top. $12.50. It looks amazing. We gotta give it a try. Oh, never.
Yum. How do I? Wait. I don't know what to.
Oh, it smells so good.
This is a little.
All right,
I gotta bite.
I'm about to take half of it with my one
It's
bite.
like falling. I'm about to crush it. There's like. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Literally.
I was doing that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, it takes more skill than you would imagine to pull that off.
It really did. I was joking. 10.
10 out of 10.
10. The berry compote.
The berry compote.
I don't even like berries.
Get some whole ice cream in there.
I can smell that from here, and it smells very delicious. I'm not gonna lie. Yum. What is that? Is it whipped cream and ice cream, or just ice cream?
Whipped cream and ice cream.
Ice cream and whipped cream on top? Honestly, anything you put whipped cream on, I'm good for.
Oh, Nick got a good bite.
That's fire. That's really good. We've been wanting to stop at that for months, and we've just never done it. They put that sandwich in there with whipped cream and ice cream. Yeah, that's fire. Get that.
Well, once again, another awesome opening day Epcot Festival of the Arts. A lot of decent food we had tonight. Good food, actually. We chose a lot of food that was good. Looked good-ish. I feel like we chose things that didn't look visually as appealing as what most of the foods at this festival are, which means they were actually good. Because I feel like the better it looks here, the worse it tastes. So, but overall, good night. We had a lot of fun. We closed it down. Fireworks are going off right now. And another successful festival. I'm very excited for us to come back, do some more stuff at Festival of the Arts, and Flower and Garden Festival is going to be coming up. I'm excited for that. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Tell us what you think in the comments below. So we'll see you next time. The noble way is the easy way. Bye-bye, everybody.